Yeah. What's up, guys? I've been pretty busy with this whole moving to China thing, but I'm going to get back on schedule and do Terrace House episode reviews from now on, daily. I just want to stick to this and get into my schedule. Also, Japanese has been kicking my ass because yesterday I wasn't able to finish all of my reviews and stuff, and I realized that's a very bad idea. But it was because I was out for most of the day, going on some dates and stuff. So yeah, I reviewed Terrace House. I've got to, get my own dating game up myself. So anyway, besides that, this episode's just I'm gonna make this short and sweet. Let's just call this real women interactions because that's what a huge focus of this episode was, and at least over like a quarter of the runtime at least was based on this whole interaction between the three women in the house, which is Maya, Risako, and Yui. Now, we've seen stuff like this before in Terrace House with Minori and Natsumi and a bit of Misaki, I believe her name was, Barnes' girl. They had a few clashes, but we're seeing the real ins and outs of this because this is turning into a huge pile of he said, she said sort of conversations. The girls don't interact with each other well. Maya was sleeping, like in previous episodes, we see Maya sleep on the couch and not even go into the girls' room for days on end before her show. And then when the girls show up to a college show, they're like, yay! And there's all of this two-faced duplicity sort of acting going on. And it's the interesting point about all of this is that Yui seems to be positioning herself in the middle of this. At first we saw Yui and Risako teaming up on Maya. Now Yui is formed an alliance with Maya teaming up on Risako. Now, this is probably where we're seeing the whole thing where Yui said that she has a sort of dark side come out, in that she can be one for stirring the pot a little bit. And she doesn't, maybe it's just that, I don't know, we've seen this from Yui before, that has a very naive way of looking at things at times, and she wants people to be, I guess, be straight up front and honest about everything they say. So even if people say little comments that may have even been comments that are just passing comments, maybe she's like inflating them to be bigger than they are. Of course, Yama doesn't agree with this in the panel, and Yama's like, no, she knows what she's doing and she's stirring up the pot. But I do believe it is weird that she brought up this little incident of Maya coming in and saying to this incident of Maya coming into the house and like hanging out with the boys, and then Risako is saying that Maya is just causing all of this noise and all of this stuff like that. Like, that was really interesting to me as well. But I do feel as though, from just an inkling, I do believe Risako is saying some of these things. But again, the panel pointed this out, especially when it comes to the Maso stuff. When she said, "Oh, this is such a bother," it's tone. When a woman says that, or just when a person says anyway, I think, not just women, when a person says something, tone is so essential. She might have been like, "Oh, this is such a bother," in sort of that sort of tone. Or she was like, "Oh, this is such a bother." Those are two different tones. And it might have been like that she was just like, she might have been excited for the day. I don't necessarily think that it could have been a bad thing she said just because she said those words. But where I will go with this is that Maso isn't helping himself with the way he was acting on the first few episodes. He was being a bit too thirsty and a bit too desperate. So that might be contributing to it. But as to whether she actually did say those things and whether she's being two-faced, I don't know. The episodes are out anyway. I just haven't watched them yet because I want to do these reviews. But I don't know. It's very tricky to know who's doing what. I honestly think out of the three girls in that party, I honestly do think Maya is being the most real. I'm not saying she's like the best, because Maya even admits to where at times she doesn't help around the house, and at times she's just like a bit annoyed and moody. But at least Maya, she's just saying, she's honest about it. That's what I like about Maya. I think Maya out of this is the most innocent party out of all three of those girls. What I really want to get down to is like, out of Yui and Risako, who's doing the most bullshitting. And to be honest, it might be your girl Yui. It might be Yui. Yui, like, I feel like though she is stirring the pot too much. She has this like cute round face, innocent. Oh, my hands cream my hands before I get out. A bit dry. But she might be having this like cute, innocent demeanor, but I really do feel like she's just like stirring the pot way too much. And there's a funny comment made because obviously AO's making these little movements towards her. You know, they're sitting and watching the TV, and he's like putting her, and he's doing this thing, and some of the panelists are even saying like, oh, she's just playing up for the cameras, she's just practicing, which I'm not sure about that. I don't think she's doing that. I don't think her fuckery is going that far, but I think her fuckery is going to a certain point, and I just hope AO knows what he's doing. But it was a cute little thing where he's like grabbing her, and you know, over there in Kaito's world, the skater world, he had a lot of fun like skating, and we saw like the guy record it. It was pretty cool. But his whole thing is that he's moving away, and we've seen this before in Terrace House where someone's moving away and they're worried about the partner going, whether they're going to be together. But we have seen this come out, and we've seen it kind of work. I mean, kind of, because remember Armin and Martha? Like, they got together in the show, and they stayed together for a while. They only broke up. They broke up not too long ago, but they stayed together for at least a year or so after the show. So long distance isn't impossible. It just depends on the two people. So I reckon those two are going to go together. They had the cutest date, one of the cutest dates in Terrace House history, where they went into that sort of museum with the big mirrors and the small things. That was awesome. So I have high hopes for them too. In terms of AO, he was making these moves. Masa was just, you know, jamming on his guitar because he's preparing for the Christmas shows, and his friends all want to find out what's going on. And I feel as though I don't think he's going to get with her. I think he showed his cards way too quickly, and I'm not sure if she likes him that much. So we're going to put that one out there. But I guess I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to get back into the swing of making videos. But those are my random, jumbled thoughts on this episode of Terrace House. Maya's innocent. That's it. That's all I'll say. Maya's innocent. The other two girls those girls are, I don't know. One of two of them's lying, or both of them are lying. But I think Maya's innocent. Maya's best girl, not Yui anymore. And in terms of winners and losers, do I want to do winners and losers for this one? Yeah, let's do winners and losers. AO winner, he took Yui out on a cute date. It was a cute date. She didn't want to hold his hand, so he's a minor winner. Kaito's always winning because he's cool. He reminds me of Guy, so he's just always winning. He's doing these things and he's just trying to figure out whether the dating thing is going to work. Maya wins because Maya is the realist out of all of the girls. Yui loses because she's bringing up crap that's not. She's stirring the pot. Risika loses because she seems fishy as well. She just seems entirely fishy. And Masa, I like the little jamming session when he was playing the guitar. That was good. So he gets a win too. So that covers pretty much everyone in this episode of Opening New Doors. This is a very late episode review and a very rushed one and quick one. But it's going to get me back into the swing of making these videos. So from now on, the plan is I'm going to review every single episode of Terrace House. Screw Terrace House Tuesday. Screw the videos about China. I might record videos on China, but I don't think I want to upload them for now. I want to keep things simple. Screw my Japanese learning. You guys will find out about that as that goes like later on. But I am learning Japanese. But we're just going to focus on doing the Terrace House episode reviews for now. Make things simple and streamlined, because Japanese is kicking my ass right now. It's fun as hell. But if you miss one day on Anki or Anki or whatever on your flashcards, you will have a lot of hurt, especially if you're doing a load of cards. So keep this thing simple. Tell me what your thoughts are on this episode down below. Thanks you for all support so far. We've got 12 subscribers. Way. I'm going to cream my hands and, you know, probably have my own like sort of dating adventures, because I might go out to a language exchange and try to... I'm joking. No, but I'm going to go out to the language exchange I help run. It's really cool doing this. And yeah. Bye.